One more bracket is missing. One more bracket is missing. Close the class.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah.
When we are
Go to test class only.
test
Import
class, I'm in test class, Leela.
Here, this one, line number 3. Yeah, call that method.
Yeah. 1 second.
Oh.
Now we are implementing the methods.
Here only 3 methods, Anna. It won't take the public void null because I don't know why. And then public void add, but I create another method public int add also, but it shows only public void add. And its public string name is to have 2 methods in test class also and test1 class also, but it takes only one. That one it remove the duplicate method. Then why it shows here line number 14 and line number 20?
20.
What about
Can you HOR on the INT?
1 second.
Okay. Can you incompatible? Okay. Okay, can you click on the second fix?
It changing void to int. Previously, I have given here void and now.
Okay.
now
It changes it to int.
Okay. Test Java. How about in the test one?
Test one, it was showing int,
This one
which
showing
I
it.
was given.
we create that only internal. But
Okay, go to the test class. Go to the test class.
Test class, Anna.
Can you go a little bit out? Go to the first line. Test and test one.
Okay.
Right?
Test. This was test and this was test one. This is the test class.
Yeah. Can you change back to the void, whichever you want to do?
In test,
yeah,
here
into
Anna, in test.
Yeah, change to void.
space. Yeah,
Okay. Go to the
test class.
Test one. Now it was. Oh yeah, test
It
class.
shows again error.
Again, it's showing error.
Showing error, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do one thing? Can you make it as test one comma test implements test one comma test?
No.
Test one comma test.
Test one comma test. Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Wait. Again, it shows error.
When we give same method in two interfaces with different return types, it throws me errors.
Anyone wants to try this one? Answer? Yes, Indra.
Yesterday,
Go ahead.
I tried this. Sir.
Yes, go ahead, Indra.
Yesterday, I tried this like given two interfaces with same method name but different return. I mean, in interface one void and interface two in int. It throws me error. Okay.
Throws you. It's throwing error now also. Any explanation why it is happening?
Not consider return type also. No. It's only take method only. Method name, I think.
Okay. That's
one
point.
Name.
Yeah, that's one point.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we given parameters, it's not showing error.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If I tried in test case with parameters, in test one, if I given normally.
So with parameter, it will be a different method, right?
Yeah,
it
takes
the method names.
Yeah.
Then if you have the return type also, it's a different method, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why it's not accepting.
Why it is? Can you make the parameter one parameter to the
Yeah.
method?
It will take 2 adds.
Okay.
Okay.
Go up,
Uh,
implement again.
yeah.
Come down.
Now we have 4 methods.
Mhm. Now, what is the difference? Why it was not happening? Why it is happening this way?
Actually, we give parameters. That's why it's different method.
Correct.
Considered as different method. What
Uh-huh.
about if we given the return type same, why, I mean, in different form method?
Actually, return type also, why not differentiate? No? That's my question.
Yeah. Actually, the point where we discussed last week was interface has the method signatures, right?
Yes.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. So the method signatures means it should be whatever the thing which cannot be considered method signature.
Method should be in public.
Public and same.
Method should be in public. What is the method signature?
Method names need to be same.
Same.
Okay.
If there are any parameters, the methods will be different if the names are given same.
Uh-huh.
All the methods will not have a body.
So we have to create the body. We have to implement.
That's correct. See, my point was when we discussed last time, so the major problem which we see in the multiple inheritance is because of the method names. If the method names and the method parameters are the same, the ambiguity will occur like which method I need to call. First problem. After that only you will see like, it is gonna be return type of which method. Correct? Clear or not? So, can you stop sharing?
Yeah, no.
Okay. When we see here, the major problem of this method and this method is having the same method name and 0 parameters. Having the same method name and 0 parameters, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And the implementation of this method could be something. And this implementation of this method could be something. When the room, basically this is the room, right, which we created. Yes.
Yes.
If the room, it will need 0 keys and the room will be need 0 keys means the same room means it should be 100% is only one should be considered, right?
Yes, yes. Sir.
So it should not consider more than one. If the room with 1 key, if the room with 2 keys, then 100% it will be same room. Room names are same, but it has the 1 key means only one room will open. It has 2 key means another room will open. If it has 0 keys means another room will open, but the room names will be the same. Okay. Right?
Yes.
So in that case, what will happen, it will be treated as a separately. Altogether it is separate. But if you given the signature is the same, if the same room and the same keys, then it will treat it as it is gonna be one. But it will get confused again. You want to say like it is a which type of this? Is it an integer? It is a string or it is a something? Because you have given the room name is same and number of keys is same. But if I go inside, what will happen? I don't know. Means in terms of like, what is the return type of this one? I will get something X, I will get something Y. I did not understand. That is why that is happening, the error over there. Okay. You should, the signature should be unique. Okay. If it is different, if it is the same, then it could be a duplicate, so that it will do that. It will take only one. Either it is taking an integer, either it is taking void, depends on your sequence, it will take it. Okay. Basically, you have to be make sure this should be unique. Then only your methods would be implemented over there. Got it? If it is the same, then automatically it treated as a duplicate, then it will take it one from the whatever the interfaces it is coming. Clear? Any questions on that? Or do you want any more clarifications on that?
So return types don't make two methods different if the method names are same.
Return type 100% makes it is two methods are different, but we are talking about the method signature. We are only talking about the method signature. Okay. Yes or no? I mean, you have anything confusion on this?
I need more clarification. I'm not convinced actually.
Okay. For example, you already know about this, right, Paula method? This add method and this add method is there, right?
Yes, yes.
So this add method, it has 0 parameters, and this add method, it has 0 parameters.
Yes.
Okay. Now, both the add methods, if it is goes into the one class, then multiple inheritance problem will come because of the ambiguity. Ambiguity, yes. How it is gets created? Because of the signature of a method. Method signature means like the same method name and the same parameters.
Yes.
Right? Because of that, this ambiguity created. Do you think like the ambiguity would create because of the return types? It doesn't, right?
No, it doesn't.
The two methods can be an integer, two methods can be a string, whatever it is. You will not get the ambiguity because of the return type of that method, right?
Yes.
So the ambiguity would create because of the method signature. The method signature is this one with the name and the number of the parameters, right?
Right.
So now the problem here is if you have a integer a here, then do you think like in the multiple inheritance, do you think any issue? Any issue here?
No.
No, right? Because if I say integer, I can say like add method, I need to pass the value of 2 here. If I call this add method, 100% it will call of class B because it's being a unique right now. Correct? Even though it's the same method names, it's being a unique, treated as a from the signature of the method,
yes,
right?
yes.
Now, the point here is when you created the interface, when you create an interface, if you have this add, what will happen, you know, it is a 0 and this is a 0 parameters and this is a 0 parameters and the same name. And if we are gonna be implement this method, I mean this interface into the class, then automatically it will be duplicates will be removed and only the unique methods gonna be created here. Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So how it is gonna be identified? This is a unique method based on the signature of the method. The signature of the method is this one with the name and with the number of parameters. Okay.
Yeah. I have another question.
Sorry, I did not look into that the static one. So
No, not the static one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So my question is, when we have this duplicate. Okay, can I share my screen for a second?
Okay, before going to that, do you guys are clear about it? Or you guys are confused? Yes, no. If you are confused, then we'll discuss a little bit more on that.
No, it's clear, Anna.
Okay. How about others? Monica, Sai, Sri, Polamita.
It seems clear.
It's clear.
Okay. Okay, I'm stop sharing. Go ahead.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, so my problem is what I was saying is suppose there is a interface one with these three methods, okay, and interface two with the same methods, but I have just changed the return types.
1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
If you
here
have-
add is void, mul is int, and list I have changed here add to int and change it to void. Okay. And this is common for both of them.
Yes, correct.
So when I call them inside this class, it is only
is a
calling
mistake.
from the second interface and not the first one. See, int add and okay, this one is previous. Let me call it again. So int add, this is from the second. Public void mul, this is also from the second, and this is common, so we can't say where this is from.
From the first, go to the override triangle. This is from the
No,
first.
so this is from the first. So why it is like showing like that? That is my question.
What was
If it
it?
is so, if it is duplicate, it can be called from anyone from the first or the second, but both of them they are from the second, and only this one is from the first. Why it is that?
From first means like interface one.
Yeah, from one interface one, this one.
Okay, about the mul and that.
They are both from interface 2.
See, interface 2, int add and void mul. So int add and void mul, they are from interface 2.
We have tried with interface 3 also. I mean 3 interfaces. It takes
It
the
always
last
shows the latest one. Yeah.
latest one, yeah.
Only latest one.
Yeah. So the point is like you are very clear about it will come from the latest, right?
Yeah.
From the interface 2, it has to become, right?
Yes.
Now, when it is being a duplicate, either it is from the interface 1, either from the interface 2, right?
Yes. Yes.
Now, if it is comes from any interface, do we have any problem over there?
No.
Either
Actually, no.
interface 1, either interface 2, do we have any issue on that?
No, no.
We haven't. Even though if it is because of the same name, same thing, you don't have a body, which you are gonna be writing. Only interface given you the blueprint. After that, you are gonna be construct, right?
Yes.
Right.
So either it is coming, it is basically there could be a reason why exactly we are getting from the, because if it is the both the interfaces have the same method, and it could be means it's a duplicate methods, and it is coming from the two interfaces where it is going to be implemented in the class. So which interface it would take, there could be a reason. But if you ask me directly, I would say like, it doesn't matter to me either from the interface 1, either interface 2. I need a blueprint where I will get it and I will implement my methods. Okay. So there is nothing to be think it of like, do we really need to understand why it is coming the interface? Boss, anyway, it is coming from any interface where you are going to be write the method name. So with the method body, what is the problem for you? It is coming from the interface 1 and interface 2. If you ask me, I will say that. But there could be some reason why it is pointing to the interface 1. Okay.
Yeah, and I was more confused because of the return type, the previous point that you
That's what I was
clarified.
saying,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
this is particularly the method signature. When we are talking about the interfaces, the first point which we see is the method signatures. If the method signatures are both are same, okay, 100% I agree. Moulali, you can say like integer add and void add. If you have the two methods in a class, it is both are different, right? Yes, 100% is different. I can say that. But in the class, you have an implementation body and you have something you can write it over there. But in the interfaces, we are dealing with the signature, method signature only we are dealing. That means a method name and their parameters. If it is matches, it will treat it as a duplicate. First point, it will treat it as a duplicate. After that, if it is a duplicate, it is trying to solve it. But when you're trying to solve as a one method, it will try to select it. It will get confused. I need to
Yes.
take it as void or I need to take as integer.
Yes.
Then it comes an issue. So that's why it is showing the compile time error. It is okay.
Okay.
Get it,
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
guys? Clear?
Yeah.
If you did not understand, let me know so that I can even go a little bit further. But you have to be clear at this point. Okay.
And we also tried about the static, but we haven't discussed it. So I am not asking that for now. I will keep that for later.
Which one? The static one?
Yes. Yes.
The one
That
which
is
you
the
had
interface.
on Friday discussion, right?
No,
No, not that. We have tried static methods in the interface.
Yeah,
yes,
static.
but it was together without the body.
Okay, that okay. Can someone share the screen and discuss about it to the team?
The static methods are not showing
I
in
had done
interfaces.
it, but for this I had to delete that. So sorry. I had done it previously.
Anyone? If anyone tried it, can you please go ahead?
Yes, sir. I tried sir static methods in interfaces.
Go ahead, Indra.
Okay.
It shows she
Shows
cannot
An
write
errors.
semicolon body.
Semicolon, and you have to give braces.
Yeah, you have to give a body and
Body.
you can write the whole method here.
Yeah. Yes.
You can write down the method here. You can call it. It will print.
With the interface.
So you can call it directly to the main method.
Yeah, okay.
Outside the method, we cannot.
I have extended the interface. Sir, like this, can I do class B extends class A and implements the interface too?
Very good. Okay, one
In
second.
interface too.
One second.
Okay, sir.
Guys, did you understand what line number 3 is?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
How about others?
Yeah, no.
We are inheriting it and then using the interface.
Okay.
At the
So
same time.
both the things are implemented. Both
Yeah.
the inheritance
Yeah.
and the multiple inheritance.
Multiple intent.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Indra.
This is a static, right, sir? Interface.
We don't have to call it with object. We
Yes.
can write interface to dot.
Wait.
This is not showing,
It
sir.
won't come.
It won't come.
So we have to write
And we declare
interface
static
to
in
what?
interface.
Interface to the name of
The
The
name of
the
interface.
interface should be written. Write interface to dot.
yeah,
Age.
method.
Indra, what are you trying to do?
Hello.
In interface, one static method is that
Yes,
right, sir?
correct. Interface 2, you have created a static method. That's fine. What you're trying to do in the class B?
I'm trying to calling that age static in here,
Okay,
Yeah.
how do you do
but
that?
it's not.
She is doing correct. Actually, it is static method.
Yeah.
Then it directly call the method name, but it shows the error because
Error.
You
Yeah.
have to give the interface name.
yeah, we have to give the interface name dot age.
Now tell me one thing, guys. See, 1 second. She's trying to call with the method name. Method name, it is not possible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what is your expectation, Indra? Like when you implement the interface, that means like age also available over there. That's why you're trying to call it. Is that so?
Yes, sir. Because interface is available in class B, right?
Correct. In class B, it is available. That's correct. So you're
Because
trying to call that.
static, yes.
So
how-
yeah, go ahead into the class B, Indra.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when you implement this one, when you try to implement all the methods, so you are getting the age or not?
No, not key.
Can you remove the line number 31 to 35? Okay. Go top and see any unimplemented method is there.
No, sir, it's not showing. That's why I'm asking how to. I
Not
mean,
showing.
static. When we implement in static methods in interface, it's not showing.
Correct. So that means like, so this is when you say interface 2, you're implementing means either you are implemented that method or not, but it is not showing any error. That means like it is good. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the point here is Indra, the method, it's already been implemented in the interface through static. Basically, why do we implement the methods into the another class? Because it doesn't have a body. That is the major reason we implemented those methods into the class. Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the method age is already having a body. You can use directly. Right, because that is a static method where you can able to write in the interfaces. So basically, when you have a static method, how do you call that method?
By using
If you have
method
a
name
static
within
method
the
in
class.
Word method.
Within the class, I call directly method name.
Within the class, that's fine. If you are going to the another class,
Class name dot method name.
class name dot method name, because it's a static. In the same way, interface also similar to the class. It is not a class, it is very similar to the class. Okay. So interface dot method name.
Yeah, now it's showing.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, did you understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Any questions on that? Anything?
Can I override that method now in this class? And then it shows the with object name.
Sorry, what was it?
Actually, I tried another way. No? I override that method and then I call in main method dot obj dot that age. It shows on.
You can override it, right? Already we have a method. So override concept will come to little bit later. Okay.
Okay.
The polymorphism will come. So
Yeah,
that you
okay.
will understand you are able to do the override or not. If you
Yeah.
override, what will happen? All these things we'll see. But
Yeah.
for now, you are able to write the methods in the interface with static and without static, and you are able to implement those methods in the class. So those things you are very familiar with that. If you are familiar with this, then we can go to the next concepts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I share my screen, Indra? Okay, guys, any questions? If you have anything, let me know, so that because this is really important concept, so we'll discuss little bit deeper. If you don't have any questions, then we'll move on.
Can I extend from one interface to another interface?
What was it?
Can I extend one interface to another interface?
What do you think so?
Actually, it is. I
So
think
what
it is
is the
possible.
question, sir?
Can I extend
One
from
interface to
interface
another.
to another interface?
Nested interface.
We can.
Extend.
Interface inside interface.
Saurav, can I do that?
haven't tried, but I think we can.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm not
Kolamita?
sure because I haven't tried.
Kolamita?
Yes.
Can we able to extend the one interface to another?
Yes, looks like we can.
So concept wise, it feels right. If it has an extension to another interface, but how, I don't know.
But it won't do any work because it always skip the duplicates. So there is no point of
Yes.
creating an extension.
No, it's not like that, right? For example,
We'll just add to other methods.
I have a add, sum, and sub method here.
Okay.
I have add 1, add 2, add 3, add 4 here. Extends, I'll say
This one.
interface 1. Okay.
Okay.
Now in the test 2, so if from the interface 2, how many methods I would expect?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
Seven methods. One add and other.
One and interface one and interface two.
Right?
Yeah.
So
3 plus 4, 7.
I got all the methods, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to do basically like this, if you want to have these 7 methods, what should I need to do? I need to say interface 1, interface 2.
Yeah, I have to implement both of them.
So now you have mix it together and make it as a 1. When you make it as 1, when you implement only, you are going to implement only one interface. You're not going to implement more than one. It is not needed, right? Because you mixed everything and put it into the one place.
Yeah.
So that is the way we are extending the interface. But even though same concepts in the inheritance, how we did here also the same way. We are extending. So like we construct a home for the 1,000 square feet. If you want to extend another 1,000 square feet, you can extend it. So that means like all 2,000 square feet is mine. In the same way, in the interface one, I have 3 methods. In the interface, I have 5 methods. So all the things grouped together, then I will get it into the, if I say my house means all 2,000 square feet is my house. In the same way, if you have this interface 2 means all those methods will be available here. Get it? So you guys are did very extensively practice on this interface, right?
Yeah.
I have few questions to be clarified. Okay.
Okay.
Can we create an object for an interface?
No.
No, we can't create.
No.
Okay. Why?
Because
Interface
because
just
we are
has
okay. You can,
You're not having a body, right?
so if you want to create an object, we can expect something written. So we have just method definition. How can we expect? So that we can create an object.
So, but when you create an object, something we can expect. What do you mean by something we can expect?
For example, some written. If
Some
you give a
written
method, so it comes written. So we can expect. So here we have just a definition
Okay.
of method. So we can't. So here we have to implement, no?
Yeah, that's correct. You have to implement that.
Yes.
Okay.
When we need to implement more than one and we cannot call one, that's why we say that we cannot create an object.
Okay. Any other?
Yeah,
Actually, I
method.
have one more. In object creation, we are giving the object reference variable. Then why you won't try to the interface type reference?
Leela, I did not understand your voice, So maybe your internet connectivity, something is wrong. What was it?
Actually, for object creation, we are giving the object reference variable for the reference. Can I give interface type reference variable to create an object for interface?
You mean to say this like this? This is what are you saying?
I don't think it will work.
My question was why we cannot create an object to the interface.
Yeah, because object is created mainly to call a method, and we are not calling a method in interface. We are just creating the skeleton of it. So that's why.
Okay, that's good. So we don't have this skeleton. That's one reason. And there is one more reason. That is what I am expecting. So the major point is like, boss, if you want to create an object means I'll create an object. But if I call a method, what should I do over there? There is no implementation over there.
Yes.
But then if I call the method, what will happen? Nothing will happen, right? So that's why I cannot able to create an object.
Yes.
So that's 100% understandable. Okay.
Yes.
Now there is one more major reason is available. Why we cannot create an object?
Sir, in interface, there is no memory occupation. We are just defining the methods. It's not occupying any memory. So
What do you mean by it is not occupying a memory? 100%. If you have an interface, somewhere it is gonna be stored, right? When you are able to do that, 100% it will gonna be occupy some places. It is not like there is no memory at all. How it will gonna be executed if there is not gonna be occupy any memory? It could occupy, right?
but there is no body in the method. It's just a
There is no
definition.
body in the method. That's fine. But I have written the 5 lines of code, right? And 5 lines of the code, and there is an interface, and I have extended this one. Another 3 methods would be available here. So all these things would be somewhere it has to be occupied, right? I mean, when you compile it one, automatically it is gonna be get it placed into the some memory over there. That's fine. Any other question? Any other answer? Okay. If you want to enter into a house, what is needed?
The main door and the key to the main door.
Yes.
You need a door, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for a class, what is a door?
Constructor.
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 Do we have a constructor here?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, sir.
So that is the major point here, because if you see like, interface to obj equal to new, I cannot say new interface to with the body. There is no constructor. This is the major point, why we don't have a construct, why we don't create an object to an interface, means because it does not have a constructor.
Not even a default one.
Not even
Okay.
anything. If it is a default one, means you have a door. If you have a door, means you can able to go inside.
Okay.
Okay, so this one does not have a constructor. Okay,
Yeah.
get it?
Yes.
Now, for example, I have a test tube. Okay, so I remove this extents. Okay, see, I have a interface 1 and interface 2, right?
Yes.
And I have a test2 class where I implemented these interfaces. I have some sub whatever the methods are there, and I have some other methods, public void Okay, now can you tell me whatever the methods are belongs to which one? Which methods belongs to which? Means these methods belongs to the method class, these methods belongs to the interface, and these methods belongs to the interface 1.
Test methods belongs to the class. Other methods belongs to the interface.
The test1 and test2 belongs to this class.
Other belongs to the interfaces.
1 second, let me ask the people. Monica.
Yes, sir.
So which methods belongs to where? Is this methods belongs to the interface, or this methods belongs to the class, or this methods belongs to the interface 2?
So test1 and test2 belong to this class test2.
Okay.
And add 4, add 3, add 2, and add 1, they belong to interface 2. Sum and sub belong to interface 1. Add is, I think, the
that's
line
fine.
number.
So add is coming from which method? We doesn't know. So that if you see this one, so when I select all the methods.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So
yes,
if I select this one, even add is selecting, because add is the shading between these two. Either it comes from here or there. We couldn't able to tell, but the point is like, when you see here, it will be saying like from the interface 1 or interface 2. So no matter what, as we already discussed, either it is coming from 1 or 2. So it doesn't have a body. It has the same structure. That's fine for us, right?
yes.
Okay. Now the point here is, for example, I want to use only interface 1 methods. I don't want to use other methods from this class. Okay. For example, I'll create a main method. Or else I will create a class. Okay, so I have test2 obj to new test2. How many methods I can able to access now in the obj?
Test2 obj equal to new test2. Okay, now I can access all the methods from interface 1, interface 2, and test2.
So all 7 will come, sir.
Okay. Nageshwari,
And
how many methods I can able to access?
All the methods.
All the methods in this one. So Soro, yours is correct and Polamit is correct. Okay. You can able to access all the methods. Right.
Yes, yes.
But I want to access only interface 1 methods. From the interface 1 methods only I want to access, which is available in the test2. Okay. What should I do now? I want to access only interface methods. Interface 1 methods are these 3.
First 3.
Okay, first 3. So
Yes.
sum, sub, and add. Now, how can I able to access these only 3 methods? By creating the object to the test2, right? All these methods we can able to access by creating the object to the test2 only, right? We don't.
Yes.
Do we have any other option?
no.
No.
So through the test2 only we need to access. Okay. If I create an object for the test2, I'm getting all the methods.
All the methods.
But I want only these 3 methods which is coming from the interface 1. I don't want extra methods because it is not needed for me. It is unnecessarily waste for me, So in that scenario, what should I do now?
In the left hand side, you have to give interface 1
Interface one.
object.
Okay, I'll say interface 1
Object obj
obj2
is
equal
equal
to
to new test2.
new test2.
Yes, sir.
Why it is?
Oh. Because we are trying to create an object
But we need to know why,
to the
right?
test2 to access only the methods of interface 1.
To access the methods of only interface 1. That's correct. But why? Why should I do like this?
It allocates the memory for only interface.
It
Whatever.
allocates the memory
For only
only
interface when we
For
call
that methods.
that method, interface methods.
Okay. Basically, when we create an object, we'll give class name,
Object
variable
reference,
equal to
New keyword,
Memory.
new keyword and
constructor name.
constructor. This is the
object
syntax
range.
where we use to create an object, right?
Yes.
Now, Indra, are you saying like interface, object, new class? I mean, new constructor, right?
Yeah,
No, class.
constructor of the test2.
It's a class or constructor?
Class.
It's a class.
Constructor.
What was it? It's a class?
It's a construct.
It's a constructor. Who is saying class? Okay. See. If you say it like this, Moulali, I need to write it like this, right? Interface obj3 equal to new interface. This is what I need to write. Basically, to create an object to access only interface 1 methods, right? Basically,
Yeah.
correct or not?
But interface 1 doesn't
Just
have a
don't have any
constructor.
constructor. No gateway.
Interface does not have a constructor. We already know about it, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, when we implement the methods in the class with the help of the constructor of that particular class, then we can able to access those methods.
Yes.
Test2 will have a constructor, right?
Yes.
Yes.
because it is a class, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So which type of constructor is there now?
Default.
Default type.
Default.
Default constructor is available. So when you say here interface 1, obj2, new, with the help of a
Default
class where it is being implemented. It is being implemented here, right?
Yeah, understood.
So now this is a friend of this guy. These two are friend of this class. Now, if you want to take something like, take it from him because I am already available over there. You want to access only me, and with the help of this guy and create an object.
Okay.
So that if you see here, obj2 dot, I can get add, I can get sub, I can get someone.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clear.
Guys, any questions?
No.
No, sir.
Does this process have any particular name?
Yeah, I'll come to that. I'll come to that.
Okay.
Hold on. Any questions on this? Lavanya, clear?
Clear, Anna.
Okay. So how about the team A? You guys are clear?
Yeah.
How about the team B?
Clear, sir.
How about the team B?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes.
Guys, you have to know very well about this concept, okay? So there is no question saying that and confusion. By looking this in itself, you need to say like, Moulali, go to the interface 1. Okay, how many objects are there? How many methods are there? Okay. So with the help of where it is happening, test 2. Okay, these many methods I can able to access. So you need to get a clear understanding of this. Okay.
Can we do that without writing that 9th line?
I mean, do you think like there is any relation between this 9 and 11?
No, I don't think, but there is a 9th line. So I'm just saying that can you just comment it so it will be more clear?
No. Why do I need to comment? But do you think there is any relation?
And I think no,
No,
because that is interface is implemented on test 2 and it is calling the constructor of test 2. Yeah.
This is class, object, and this is a interface object.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So if someone asks you, can we create an object to the interface? What is the answer?
No.
Yes, we can create with the help of some other constructors from other classes, which is
Some other
implemented.
We can create an object with the help of implemented class.
Yes.
Get it?
Yes.
Yes.
So when a constructor means a door, right? For the house, like I'm stuck with that concept. So constructor means a door, right?
Yes.
So here we are because an interface doesn't have a door, because an interface doesn't have a door, and we need to have only interface 1 in class 3. We are saying that because you don't have a door, you cannot go there. So we will put a door and call you like this.
Perfectly. See how it is, So anytime did you see this type of houses?
Igloo, yes, sir.
Right?
Igloo.
So this is the igloo houses where it does not have any doors on that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So So this is similar like a constructor. Okay. Similar like a constructor. But if you see the house, it's a proper.
Yeah, it has a door, window, everything. Yeah.
If you have a house, if you see this one, it has the proper things, right?
Yes.
Now, what happened? Here also the people living and here also the people living. Okay. Now, so when this is an interface, so you're not able to create an object for this. You're not able to go inside. What we need to do, with the help of the people who are living, take this door and construct here so that they can go inside.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Means these two are friends. For example, you can take like this. If you are put it inside, then you got a house. You got the door so that you can go inside. Means this interface is implemented in the class. That means everything it comes here. So you got the door also.
Right. Right.
Now, if you want to go inside this igloo's home, with which door you need to go? With the
with this
where it is been implemented, with the door only you need to go, right?
Yes.
We have a separate door with this.
Got it. Yeah.
No, right?
Yeah, there is no separate. There is this door which is there for the house. We will go with that.
You can go inside. It makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's the way it is gonna be. So you have a because there is no door at all. So how can I go inside? I cannot go inside. So you need to implement means all the things which are the rooms, everything is available in this house itself, so that you can go with this door and we can get it. Now, very simple thing, Sai Shri.
Yes.
You can take like, we have inside this igloo house, there are 4 rooms are there. Okay.
Right. Sir.
4 rooms you have, that means like 4 methods in our programming, correct?
Correct.
So when this igloo house is being implemented here, okay, you want to access only 4 methods, 4 rooms in this igloo house. What should I do now? Because in the house you have another 20 rooms are there, and igloo house has a 4 rooms are there. Totally 24 is there.
24.
So I want to use only 4 of this. I don't want to other 20. What should I do now? I need to go inside this house, right? Or inside this igloo house, right? So I have to go this inside the igloo house. That means I need to create a door for it. So which door I need to go? Which is there, it is implemented. So the implemented house, if I go inside, I can access only, if I go inside this wherever the igloo house means, I can access only 4.
Only those 4 rooms. Yes, only those 4 rooms.
Only 4 rooms you can access. That's the way how we are going to be access these 4 rooms, like this. Only this interface, this igloo house, I can go inside with the help of the implemented door.
Yeah. Now we can make that rule can have an exemption is we cannot create an object. No, obviously, but we can create an object when you implement it with a constructor, that is a test
implemented in the class.
Yeah, in the class. Yeah.
When you implemented in the house.
Yeah, in that class.
Yes.
Yes.
Did it?
Yes, sir.
Guys, clear?
Yes.
This is really, really important concepts. This makes, I mean, if you understand this one, it will take you to make you understand 10 different other concepts. Okay? Because everything is interlinked. If you did not understand this one, you will struck heavily. Okay? Get it?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Anything on this? Because I'm stopping here itself. I don't want to move on a little bit further. You have to try all these things, examples, then come up with the questions tomorrow, so that we'll move on to the next level.
Okay.
Yes, no?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
okay. Now I have one more question. For example, I have this interface of 5 methods. I have this interface 1 and the 3 methods. Like this interface is consist of 100 methods. This interface is consist of 1000 methods. Now, these two interface I implemented in this test 2 class. How many methods altogether is available?
11,000 plus
1100.
1100.
Right? So, but in this test 2, from this interface, I want to use only one method. Okay. I want to use only one method. Do you think really I need to implement all the methods?
Yeah.
For using this one interface, do you need one? If I want to use only one method, do I need to implement 1100? I mean, 1099 methods I need to implement?
Yes,
Why?
because all
the
methods should
methods.
be implemented.
Yes.
What was it?
Because all methods should be implemented.
That's, I understand. It's all methods should be implemented. I need to, why? Why I need to do that? What is the reason? There will be a particular reason, right? Guys, do you understand my question? No? How about the other guys? Do you guys understand? Indira, Monica, Valakshmi,
Yes.
Saishri?
Yes.
Okay, I'll keep it very simple, guys. So forget it about this one. Take only interface 2. So in this interface 2, I have 5 methods, right?
Yes.
But I want to use only add method. Why do I need to implement rest of the 4 method, which is unnecessarily for me? Why do I need to do that? I know it is coming an error. Okay. Okay. Don't say that, Moulali, there is an error is coming, so that I need to implement. But I need to know why. What is the reason? Which is unnecessary, right? Like that, for example, in the interface 2, I have a 1000 methods. In this 1000 methods, I need to use only one method. Do I need to implement rest of the 999 methods, which is unnecessary, right, for me? Why do I need to do that?
Yeah, I think the only logical reason I can find is if I want one method, I can write it separately. But if I want
you
many
can do your
methods, then
single
only I can.
inheritance
Yes.
and finish it off instead of going to this multi-level, multiple inheritance.
See, the point is like I created this method, I mean this interface, and I given you like, this is the only interface you need to use. 1000 methods are there. In that 1000 methods, Lavanya want to use only one method. What should she has to do? You cannot change all the rest of the 1000 methods. You can pick like, okay, I will create one more separate interface so that I can able to write it here. That's not the point, right? Then why should I need to write the 1000 methods over there? I written the 1000 methods. In that 1000 method, you need to use only one method, which is not available in any other interface. Why do you need to implement rest of the 999 methods? There should be a reason.
The interface is actually the blueprint of a house. The purpose of it is to implement all the methods. We create it for a purpose, to have a skeleton inbuilt already in our hand so that we don't have to write all the methods again and again. I mean, what you're saying is like you have the whole plan of a house and you want to build only one room.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't participate in that.
That's correct. But see, the point is like you have the whole plan of house, but I can create only one room out of it. I can do that, right?
Yes, you
Is
can
it
do
any
that.
Yes,
problem
yes.
for
What
that?
is the point of it?
I want only one room because I have only that much of budget. That's it. I don't have that much of to construct the whole house. I have only the budget of creating the house from this plan. I can create it, right? Correct? Can I or not? Because I have the whole plan house. I want to use only this, okay. We'll go slowly step by step. For me, I have only 1 crore rupee so that I can create only one room.
I think it is not possible, but I don't actually know the reason why.
Okay. Guys, this is a little bit homework for you. Do Google and we'll discuss about tomorrow. Okay? Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, guys. See you then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.